Okay, this is attempt number 2 at doing example number 1. And the first thing that I always want to do when I try to multiply matrices is I want to write down my dimensions. This is a 2 by 2 matrix, and this is a 2 by 2 matrix. 2 rows, 2 columns, 2 by 2. If my inner dimensions match, I can multiply. And then my outer dimensions are going to tell me how big my answer is. So I went ahead and drew a 2 by 2 empty matrix here. This is where my answers are going to go. When I start the process of multiplying, I'm going to actually kind of drive it off of this answer thing. I know that I've got 4 answers, 4 things in here that I need to find. I'm going to start with the top left. And so for the top left, that means I'm going to highlight here the top and the left. And the green highlighter makes it a little bit hard to see, but here I've got a 2 and a 1. I'm going to drive these out. I'm going to keep them in order. Imagine like a train pulling a couple of cars. So I'm going to end up with a 2 here and a 1 here. And I'm going to multiply these guys together, and then I'm going to add them up. So I'm going to have 2 times 1, which is 2. Plus 1 times 2, which is 2. So my answer here is going to be 2 plus 2. In the meantime, I'm going to see if I can actually change highlighter color. That might help a little bit. And just because this is going to get messy, I wrote this out a number of times. Please don't let that throw you. Do you need to do this when you work a problem? No. Unless it helps, in which case, yeah, maybe. So 2 plus 2 is going to be 4. I've got my top left. Now I want to figure out my top right. So that means I'm going to highlight my top and my right. I have to do it in order. And I'm going to take this guy on the right. I'm going to drive it out. And I'm going to write on top 0 and 2. So if you think of it as getting pulled on a trailer and dropped off, it's going to go in order 0, 2. Excuse me. We're going to multiply down. We're going to add across. 0 times 1 is 0. 2 times 2 is 4. So my top right corner is going to be 0 plus 4. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite that here. So my top row is going to be 4 and 4. And let's go ahead and work on that bottom left right here. So that means I'm going to highlight the bottom and the left. I'm going to take this, I'm going to drive it out. So I'm going to have 2 here and 1 here. I'm going to multiply down, add across. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 4 is 4. So my bottom left will be 6 plus 4. I can go ahead and write that out down here. 4 and 4 on top. 6 plus 4 is 10. So that means that I just need to find that bottom right here. So that means I'm highlighting bottom and right. I'm taking this, I'm driving it out. So I'm going to have 0 and 2. 0 times 3 is 0. 2 times 4 is 8. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this answer matrix. 4 and 4 are my top row, 10 and 8 are my bottom row. So this is my answer.